Boy, it just never ends. It just won't quit. So we have a 2006 F350 here. Came in as a no start. He was able to get it going with starting fluid to get enough engine speed. Uh, Not a good idea doing that on these, but if you're careful, you can probably get away with it. Anyway, um, started checking for a leak. It still had the old snap to connect fitting. It's got updated plugs and pipes in it. So anyway, the leak was back there. I thought, oh, okay, yeah, and was definitely blown apart. So, um, but when I have them apart, I'm gonna air test the branch tube and these standpipes and plugs and everything. So you're gonna put air in there, and if you got a leak, you're gonna hear it. Well, I checked the O-ring on that. This is leaking, so I think when it damaged the branch tube when it blew apart, usually they bend, and yeah, you can tweak them around a little bit, but apparently they're brazed, and it either cracked it there or broke the joint. So on the passenger side, so because it is a leaking, you can see where the fitting was rubbing on the rear cover there, the mark right behind the branch tube there. Didn't crack the cover, but it had been rubbing on there. So, I mean, really, this is a engine out job, you know, um, or at the very least, you're pulling the transmission and the cylinder heads off of it. But we're not going to do it that way. We're going to pull the oil rails off, slide transmission back, pull everything out, the flex plate and starter, and then we're going to take a T30, a long shank T30, and the bolts that hold the branch tube in aren't that tight. I mean, they only torque to I can't remember, not very much though. Um, they'll come loose pretty easy, and you can get on them at an angle and get a good enough bite on them to get them loose, and then reach down there at an angle and with a magnet pull the bolt out. You have to pull we got one rocker arm in the back with a head bolt, and then two rocker arms in the front. It won't come past the push rod, so you'll have to pull those two bolts. Those will get replaced with new bolts. I don't like doing that, but it beats the alternative, and I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. So that's the way we're going to do it. We're going to change it without pulling the heads off. A little bit tricky, but it can be done. So we'll get that taken care of. We already have a STC, the updated, solid piece in the pump. That's all ready to go back on. So we get that changed out, and we'll have her smoking again. It's not a simple repair. It's not like a blown O-ring on a standpipe or a dummy plug or something like that. So, but anyway, got to be fixed, and what else do I have to do?